Okay. Hey guys, I am Maggie the Reader, aka Maggie Paredes author,
And I am Ashley Reads 13.
and we're just coming on here to share some things with you about our December reads.
Maggie and I are so excited to share with you guys what we are reading this holiday season. And if you guys want to drop in the chat, wherever you are watching this video, what you plan on reading, maybe we have some of the same things. All
Yeah.
right. So I'll go first. Right now, I am reading with one of my friends, The Matzo Ball by Jean Meltzer. I'm doing this on audio, but my indecisive self got it from my library too, because you never know when the audio is going to come in. So I am excited. This is a Jewish romance set during the holiday season. It's pretty interesting, about 25% in, I think. So it's good. It's good audio.
I love that book. I feel like the author did a fabulous job of representing her culture. I mean, I'm Jewish too, but from her perspective, representing her culture. And then I loved the romance part. I feel like she did a great job on that. Good
Yeah,
pick.
it's definitely like an enemies to lovers. I hope enemies to lovers, kind of thing.
Did you just start it?
I'm 25% in. So the
Okay.
funny thing is I've had this arc for about a year now. So it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I wanted to open on live. You can see my book of the month box. So I wanted you guys to see what I'm going to read. I rejoined thanks to Ashley because what was it? You get the free book this month or something. Yeah. So I was like, heck yeah. So I'm going to give you some guesses. Oh, and you know what else they sent? Look at this. I'll show you what they said. They always send you bookmarks, but book advertisement and then yeah, stickers, bookish stickers. Those are perfect when you send stuff out to people. And then
Mhm.
they always send this every single time, a bookmark. And on the other side, there's a quote. So I love that. And what they do is you get one free book a month, and then you get an add-on. And if you want it, it's optional. And then you can actually choose which add-on you want. And they're actually cheaper. They're all hardcover, and the books are cheaper than anywhere else I've ever seen. Like I think it's like something like $10. So like for a hardcover book, that's you can't beat that. So, but let me give you a key to mine. Okay, here we go. This person is LGBTQ. There's a purple cover. And you probably already know, Ashley, because you've seen it. But let's see if anyone can guess in the chat on Instagram. But yeah, and there's two women, and the title sounds like something you would do with your mouth. So if you can't guess, this book is Kiss Her Once for Me. And I've heard good things about it. And so I am super excited. Have you read this yet, Ashley?
Yeah, I did the audio of it. And it was pretty good. We all loved The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochran. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that one. So hopefully it's good. I also love how they always have their little insignia here, their little symbol here. But yeah, that's my first one. So
It's exciting. You gotta read that one. I love it. My next one I'm going to highlight is our We Get Lit Book Club book pick for December. It's a Merry Little Meet Cute. I've read this, so I'm forcing this on everybody to read, and I'm going to read it on audio. My audio just came from the library. Praise Jesus. No. It's by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. Sierra Simone is known for writing those spicy books, and Julie Murphy is known for not writing so much spicy books. So it'll be a good combination of the two. It's so cute. Small town porn star meets a not so porn star, so they can't really, small town. They gotta not be relevant in the porn star world. So very, very good book. I recommend it. Go put it on your holiday TBR right now.
So let me ask you, did you say porn star?
Yeah, Maggie, porn star. There's a bunch of fun sexual toys in this book. Just a heads up warning to everybody out there. Yeah, you'll be looking at how you use different holiday cooking things in a different light after this book. You are welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe I'll have to try some of those with my husband. Notice I'm turning red.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so I was at And by the way, if you have not joined our book club, if you go to Instagram or TikTok and do like search the hashtag We Get Lit Book Club, you can find us. I love our book club because it's always different every month. Like it's not the same people. It's whoever's interested in the book. So we always get like a wide variety of books. But this next book, I went to the bookstore and I found it, and I got it because I just finished writing my book, which, by the way, I am reading my book from the reader's perspective. Yeah, thank you. I'm reading from the reader's perspective, y'all. I'm trying not to read from a writer's perspective, so I'm trying to read like I'm literally sitting down and reading it versus on the Google Doc. I'm reading it in book format and trying to see like the character's feelings and judge it from a reader's perspective, a reviewer's perspective.
Yeah.
So because of that, I saw this book and I was like, I want to get it. Yeah. So just the cover, the title, Made in Korea, because my main character is North Korean. And I lived in South Korea for 2 years. So this book really interested me. So I am really looking forward to reading this. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. It's pretty good on Goodreads. It's like a 3 point something. So 3.95 or something. So yeah. We'll see.
I love how poppy that color is. And
I
that
know.
cover is.
And
You
it's
can't say no to
glossy.
that cover.
Huh?
You can't say no to that cover.
I know. I know. It looks, you could tell that the author included things that they like. So music, there's like a little music
Aw.
symbol on the
Yeah,
guy's
yeah, yeah.
thing. So maybe that's a guitar or something. So yeah, interesting.
Love it. All right. My next one is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. My friend Jocelyn hyped this one up for me because it's set in Atlanta. She's in Atlanta. It's about a divorced couple and the trials they go through. It's supposed to be steamy. People love Kennedy Ryan on Instagram. So I said, let's do it. My library got it right away. So I am pumped to read Before I Let Go.
I just have to say, like, can you show the cover again? I love that lady's hair. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Do you know anything about it?
Well, Kennedy Ryan is African American, so I will put that out there. So this is like her experiences. A lot of like book talk, African American people really do enjoy her books. It says after they really received a horrible like blow, something probably tragic happened in both these couples' lives. They found that love alone couldn't solve or save anything. It couldn't even save their marriage. So Yasmin wasn't ready for how her life fell apart, but she wants to find joy. So she and Josiah, which is her ex-husband, found a new pace. They're co-parenting their 2 children and running a good business. But they're always like drawn back together again. Soon one stolen kiss leads to another, and then more. It's hot, illicit. We all like that kind of thing. Let's go for the real. It's all good until old wounds reopen. Is it too late for them to find forever? Or could they even be better the second time around? I was told that these are very emotionally devastating books. So to have my tissues by me. So this will be a good Christmas break book.
Okay. So I'm like, I definitely don't want to read that on a hard emotional day.
No, that's what she told me. My friend Jocelyn was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't read this when you are, really happy, like kind of mood. And I'm like, okay, cool. Wine it is. Wine it is when I'm reading this.
So you need to read it on a sad day or a happy day?
On a day in which you are ready to be emotionally devastated.
Okay. Yeah, definitely not a school day.
Yeah, definitely not those days. That's already emotionally devastating.
Because we're both teachers. So like, I don't want to be like sobbing in front of my students because I read that book at lunch.
Yeah, right.
So Ashley got me this book and I still haven't read it, and it was on my TBR on Amazon. So thanks, Ash. But I really want to read it too. And it's actually written, oh, look at that. I even have your little sticky notes, your little notes in there. It's actually written by a Muslim woman, and the setting is Lahore, Pakistan. And it looks like it's a historical fiction. So I'm super excited about that. That's one of my favorite genres. And I actually love reading about the Muslim culture. So yeah, I'm super excited about this one. So yeah, go get it, guys. Go get it. It's a New York Times bestseller book. So yeah.
That's on a bunch of like best books of 2022 lists. I've been noticing people have been like commenting like, what's the best book I need to read in 2022? Everybody's like all my rage. I'm like, oh, I got Maggie that book. So yeah, you got to read it and tell us how it is.
Okay, so I have to read this by the end of this month. Like this has to be done. Okay.
I will remind you every week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. So
All right, my next one I'm going to read is Once Upon a December because it's December. It's by Amy E. Reichert. So this book club is reading this book in December. And I thought it was a different book. I'll be completely transparent here. I thought they were going to read a different book. So I was like, yeah, I'm in. And then I realized it wasn't the book I thought it was. But this book looks really cute. The cover looks amazing. I need something to get me into the holiday festive spirit. It's a Christmas rom-com. So I'm excited to read it.
I think I have that book on my TBR, but it's a purple cover or is there a different cover for it?
Maybe. It's by
Yeah.
Berkeley Romance. So
Yeah, I
like
think
I said, I thought it was something completely different. And then it ended up being this book. And I was like, okay, cool, why not?
yeah.
So
I need more Christmas rom-coms in my life.
yeah.
That looks good. Who's
Yeah.
it by again?
It's by Amy E. Reichert, who wrote the Kindred Spirits Club.
Okay. So something romantic to look forward to.
Yeah, something happy.
Okay. So I got this one. So I ordered a t-shirt that says read black books and I ordered it from read what was the company? Oh gosh, it's like fleeting. My mind is fleeting right now, but it was a black owned business and
Mhm.
really awesome. Gosh, maybe it's read black books by black women or something. I don't know. But yeah, so they sent me this copy for free and I still
Ooh.
haven't gotten it. And I mean, I still haven't read it. And it's a New York Times bestseller and it's an anthology of vulnerability, shame, resilience, and the Black experience. And Brene Brown actually writes in it. So like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but she's really amazing with like mental health books and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to see what this is about. It says in the back, it talks about Black life and Black possibility, as well as Black shame and healing. So, like, I'm super excited to see that perspective. So, yeah. Nice.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. If you want, I can send it to you, or I can give it to you in May when I come.
I was thinking May. Real. Post
Yeah.
office, no. All right. My next book I'm going to read is Lucy on the Wild Side by Carrie Ree. It's set in Columbus, Ohio, at the Columbus Zoo. So we live about 2 hours from the Columbus Zoo. But I messaged this author. Well, I tagged her in like the books I got from the library, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "I'm obsessed with your zoo because you have polar bears. My zoo does not have polar bears." So we go to the Columbus Zoo every now and then. So it's about like a wildlife, a zookeeper flirtation kind of romance. It looks really cute. People have been hyping her up. I read her first one, The Wedding Ringer, and that was really good. So I was like, I gotta read this one. Plus, it's blurred by Amy Lee, who Maggie, you and I both finally read her book, Set on You. You know, the athlete
Yeah.
influencer book.
Yeah.
So this one is one I'm gonna read like hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
I don't know why, but I'm getting Animal Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom vibes from it.
Yeah, why not, right? There's a gorilla. Harambe forever.
So for me, this next one is an indie author. And look, it's an
I
LGBT
love
Santa
that.
Claus. Look, Santa's Mr. Claus. So I am so excited. Lorelei M. Hart, she is an indie author and she writes LGBTQ romance. So obviously, like there's going to be something with the wolves because it says a shifter romance. So
Woo!
maybe the wolf will become a man and then they fall in love. I don't know. Like I'm looking forward to it. So the blurb on the back says after working nonstop while adjusting to his new position, Santa needed a day off and he needed one badly. Alpha Arctic Wolf Channing moved back to join his pack after years being with the humans. So it's kind of like a fantasy as well. So romance, fantasy, Christmas, like you can't go wrong with that, man. So
Right on my level.
LGBTQ, you can't not go wrong with that. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of LGBTQ, let's go. I'm gonna read Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and I have Ashton Parker too somewhere in my house. To read after that. So I am so pumped because I heard that she writes amazing LGBTQ books. Ashley Herring Blake. I think Maggie, I told you to read this and you read it, and I accidentally did not yet. So I'm excited to read this one. You know, a lot of hopefully spicy romance to come.
Yeah.
But I need to read them like back to back because that one's like a 1 weeker at the library.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I like that one because there was like kind of like a reckoning that the main character had to have with herself as an LGBTQ person with in a small town. So like I actually like that because of that. So because I can relate. So
that's important. I love the small town romance. So
yeah. And just saying, I don't give up. I'm gonna be who I am, right? So
yeah.
So I have put this one off and off and off, and this one's actually gotten done really well at Barnes and Noble. Like, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. The Cloisters. First of all, the cover is just freaking gorgeous. But
Yeah.
I tried to get into it, but like I'm a mood reader, so like I just wasn't feeling it at that time. So like I'm hoping the second time I pick it up, I'll be okay to dive in deep. You know, when as a teacher, like we get tired and like sometimes reading can feel like work, or it can feel like we're just, you know, having to pull strength from nowhere. So I'm really hoping that when I get this, and it says the secret history meets ninth house in this sinister atmospheric novel following a circle of researchers as they uncover a mysterious deck of tarot cards and shocking secrets in New York's famed Met cloisters. So it's set in New York, so you can't go wrong with that either. So really good.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
I have the e-arc of that. So whenever you end up reading that, let me know, and maybe I'll listen to it at the same time.
Is it audiobook or for you, or is it?
Yeah. No, it's audio. Shout out to Libro FM. So,
Yeah.
no, it's audio.
I wonder if the audio would be better for me. You know, sometimes I feel like when I can't get into a book like physically, I'll go to audiobook. You?
Yeah, definitely.
I have like 2 more. What about you?
I have 4, but don't touch. All right, my next one I need to read is Scandalized by Ivy Owens. If everybody doesn't know, Ivy Owens is Lauren from Christina Lauren. I don't think she wanted that put out at first though, but then you know how the internet gets. But it got a lot of like popular press before the internet knew that she was who she was. So it is about a Korean pop star, I think he's a movie star, and a girl that it's like I think it's brother's best friend. It's something best friend. So she obviously, we cannot tell already, kisses him, and they have like a steamy night of passion. And then all strings are loose after that. I think it takes place in a 2-week time period. So I tried reading this and then I got COVID and I couldn't read for a while. So I need to pick this back up.
Where's it located?
In New York, but I think they go all over the place because like he flies in. She can't get a room. He can't get a room because, you know, he's that fancy ass person that he is. And then they share a room, yada, 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 fill in the blanks there. A lot of spicy shit happens. And then the rest is history.
So do they go to Korea?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I read 30 pages of this and I had a horrible headache, and that's how I knew I had COVID. So, but I'm going to read this. It's also on Kindle Unlimited now, apparently.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah. I definitely need to get it. I just canceled my freaking Kindle Unlimited, but I know maybe I need to do the thing that you do so that I can.
No, you don't. I just got it for 99 cents for 3 months. So that's what I just did.
I guess it's part of a promotion.
Yeah, it was some kind of promotion because I wanted to read some spicy Christmas books, and it was like 99 cents. I said, Tim, can I do it? He's like, yeah, whatever. So
it's only 99 cents. So, you know, I feel like my TBR never stops freaking growing, man. Okay. Just when I'm like almost done, like I had this stack of books to read and then like I'm almost done and then it's never ending. Okay. So I have 2 more. This one is nonfiction. I actually met the author at the Orlando Reads Conference, and he wrote about one of his family members, Mr. Mulligan. Ooh. And this guy was a true story. It says the life of champion armless golfer Tommy McAuliffe. So he was a real golfer, and he had no arms, and he golfed with his neck. So that's kind of inspiring. This book reminds me of, I don't know if you know the guy who has like no arms and no legs, but like he goes and speaks to different schools and stuff like that. It reminds me of that. So I'm really looking forward to reading that, you know?
Mhm. No, that sounds really inspiring.
Yeah. I need to
That's
like
amazing.
rate it because he's already rated my book. So
There you go.
that was
All
my old
right.
book, you know?
My next one is Beauty and the Baller. I'm reading this with Literary Devices BC. It's by Alyssa Madden Mills. So it's a small town football romance where, you know, it's like a no strings attached kind of thing. So the quarterback loses his fiance, you know, he makes bad decisions. Who doesn't make bad decisions in life? And a mysterious girl shows up at this party, and then, you know, the rest is history, like I've said, you know. They are on a mission. So then she like pops up again in his life, and then, you know, things happen. I read her other one though, The Player in Something Else, and that one was really good. So it's sports romance.
You know,
It's
I
like
love
Cinderella.
sports romance, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I couldn't tell. Could not tell.
Yeah, that one sounds really good, especially because of I like the play on the words instead of Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Baller. I like that. And then I like how the author on the cover put like the yellow dress. You know, like the covers always attract me. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
like that's the first thing I see. So yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, the last one for me is the Authenticity Project by Claire Pulley.
Hmm.
I like the cover. It says the story of a solitary green notebook that brings together six strangers and leads to unexpected friendship and even love. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. It's kind of like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. I've seen that everywhere. That Authenticity Project at Target, I think, is where I've seen it everywhere.
I freaking need to. I mean, I cannot wait till the break because you know during the break that's where you and I get to read as much as we want. I cannot wait. So those are my
Yeah.
books.
All right, I have two more. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get to this other one, but everybody messaged me and said I needed to. So whatever, we'll see. Yes, and I Love You is the first one. It's by Ronnie Loren. So my friends told me to read this one. I actually have the arc for this one. Whoops, it came out an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, a year and a half ago. Whoops. So, anyways, it's about a reviewer commentaries on New Orleans. Never been there. The real face behind the meteor star, and then there's an actor. So it's like a forbidden romance, I'm pretty sure. But I'm excited to read it. They said it was spicy. I've never heard of this author before, but when I went to my half price books, Maggie, on Friday, she was in the erotica section. So that's always a
Oh,
good thing.
yeah.
And I was like, what? How have I not heard of this author before? No,
Yeah.
no.
You like that
So that
erotica.
no, I mean, it depends, hit or miss, depends on the author. I read a book that I'm not going to name right now called Priest. No, okay, I read Priest. I don't know if you've ever heard of the book called Priest by Sierra Simone. I read that over the weekend. Don't read it, Maggie. Yeah, don't read it. All right,
Why is
anyways.
it very
And
like bad?
yeah, it's taboo. It's very taboo. With like a priest. No, for real. It's like a priest who, like, you know how priests are in the Catholic Church. They cannot have sex. They cannot kiss a woman. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, right? He meets Poppy. Poppy comes into the confessional and was like, I'm thinking about you all the time, you know. And then we go from there. There's steam in like every other chapter. Yeah, right.
That's
Anyways,
for
don't read
like
it during
when you're lonely. That's a good read for when you're lonely.
and when it's not the holiday season. All
Yeah.
right. And the last one is ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think I'm ready to read this one, so we'll see.
Interesting.
We'll see.
You know, I still haven't read a Sarah J. Moss book.
She's good. She's amazing. But then I get sucked into it. And it's five books. And I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, Maggie. Because,
Yeah.
you know, when you start a series, you get sucked in. I got all these other books to read.
Yeah.
But everybody has been messaging me telling me to read it. So we'll see.
You know the hidden story behind, well, not hidden, but the story behind her. Do you know about it?
Yeah, I do, but I ignore it because there's got to be bad history about people like every single
Oh,
author.
no. I mean, like how she got started.
No.
I don't know if you told me, but someone told me. So Sarah J. Moss actually wrote on a writing website and submitted her writing there, and someone liked it, and that's how she got picked up.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. She's amazing. She's my little fantasy person. So we'll
she's
see.
your like girlfriend, right? If she was in front of you.
Yeah, we would not shut up. I have so many questions for her. But the funny thing is I let my best friend, one of my good teaching friends, she doesn't watch this. I let her borrow Akatar and two of my Bridgerton books, okay? Because I trust her to give me my books back, right, Maggie? No. She has a 1 year old and a 2 month old. So apparently the 1 month old ate my Bridgerton book. Not ate it, like spilled spilled something. And I'm like, whatever, I don't really care. That was like a mass market paperback book. You know what I'm saying? Those are like whatever. I don't really care. But
Yeah.
she still has my Akatar, and I'm like, whatever, I'm buying it.
Oh,
So
my gosh. That's
I
scary.
don't really care. Yeah, right. I'm like, give me my books back. No, I'm just
The worst.
Caitlin, I love you if you watch this.
I remember one time I donated. I loaned Are You no no Are You Afraid of the Dark? That's the TV show. I loaned I'll Be Gone in the Dark about the Golden State Killer to someone. I don't know where the hell it went. Like it just disappeared. And I'm so pissed because that was one of my favorite true crime books. And I'm like, who the heck has it? And I thought I knew. And I texted that person. She was like, no, I don't have it. So like I don't know. Like I can't remember because hashtag ADHD. So like so I'm like, where, like, literally, like, let me tell you about the ADHD rabbit hole. Like last night, I was like, where's my book? Or yesterday, because I was going to go like sell books at the local bookstore and I was going to ask the local bookstore if they could take my book and display it in their window. And I'm looking all around for my damn book that I wrote, and
Yeah.
it's in the bag with the other book. And I literally 5 minutes earlier had put it in the bag and I didn't know where the heck it went. Hashtag ADHD. Like I was like, this is bad. Do you ever do that?
Yeah, I'm laughing because on Friday I take ADHD pills, you know this, Peggy, and like
Yeah.
they're very high powered. So I knew, like, I took a half day on Friday because I got my stitches out of my mouth. So I'm like, la di da, like I don't care on Friday morning, like chilling out. Let's listen to Justin Bieber, kids. Like, let's just chill out. I was like, this is not me. So in the afternoon, I go to get my stitches out, and the person was complaining because I was moving all over the place. And I'm like, sorry, you're in my mouth. So then the doctor comes in, he gets my stitches out, thankfully. But then yesterday, I'm looking at my medicine, right? Looking at the little sections. I never took my pill on Friday. So it's like, that's why I was all like happy go lucky kid. Let's listen to Justin Bieber. Like, kind of, yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Justin Bieber. He is the best.
No, and I told them that. Well, they were supposed to be, I don't actually, friends, listen to this. They were actually supposed to be in Encore, like a special, but their specials got canceled. Anyways, according to that. So I took half of them and they wanted to listen to Christmas music. So I said, okay, we're listening to the Biebs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with that,
Yeah, so I sent you that pic.
The difference is,
but anyways,
you are medicated and I'm not. Like, so, and for me, like, I don't move around a lot. I have to tap my foot a lot, but, or my legs sometimes, but it's more of like, I forget things or I talk really fast or, I overcommit, like things like that, so, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, though that was our December, what we are going to read in December, will we be held accountable? Check in January and find out what actually happened.
Yeah. Thanks so much, girl.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.